Welcome back. And here I have someone that actually works at Bridges. His name is Rob.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Rob. How long have you been at Bridges?
I've been here over 3 years.
And what do you do here?
I bartend, I fill in manager sometimes. Whatever they need me to do, that's what I do here.
So you're like, what are the mixologists?
I try.
So let me tell you, like, what kind of people come here? Like, what's the biggest night here?
Well, Thursday night we have like Latino night, salsa from 6 to 12. And then after 12 we have any type of music. And tonight we have all types of music from 10:30 to 3:30. So.
Okay, so like on different days of the week you have different themes, like happy hour, maybe karaoke.
Yes, Tuesday night we have karaoke. And every Saturday we have all the boxing matches here and everything. So.
Oh, so if you're a sports buff, you got to come down to Bridges.
Yes, it's a good time. A lot of good people, and everybody here we get along great. So.
But you look like you're in good shape too. I could have sworn maybe like you were security.
I started at security, but now I bartend and help out in any way I can.
And here we have Andres Merced, also known as Pee-wee. That's his nickname that he goes by. How you doing, Pee-wee?
Well, I'm doing fine. I'm very glad that everyone is here, and I appreciate you people inviting me here. This is a beautiful club, and I know on Thursday gets nice too. We got to give credit to all of you and to God, because this is something that doesn't come every day. And the fact that most of us are growing old now, and we stood together for about 40 years, that's also a blessing. And we got to be thankful that we grew up together, minimum problems, and we used to go to each other's homes. And what more can I say more than that we're still here? I mean, to me, it's a blessing.
Absolutely. And I have to say, you know, you come from my Uncle Ralphie's generation, because I know I've seen Pee-wee in the club, you know, doing his salsa moves. He still gets down.
Oh, yeah, I still party. You know, when I dance with a bigger women, I just jump so people could see me. But my life is partying and just enjoy whatever I got left.
And you made a good point, thanking God. You know, we have to thank God every day that we're here, because it is a present and it's never promised. Tomorrow's never promised.
Tomorrow's never promised, and due to the fact, I mean, you know, I'm a little sad with all due respect. I don't like to bring things up, but we lost a good friend this week. And I grew up with that man, and that hurt. So I had to put it to the side and, you know, thank God for it, and say, God, wherever he's at, bless him, and bless all of us. Because we're still here, so whoever passed, but whoever's here, we have to move on for us and for our kids.
And just celebrate those that passed, celebrate those that are here.
That's correct. We have to be strong, and we have to keep moving. We cannot degenerate ourselves. We have to keep moving to the end.
And there were so many people that came out of, I mean, if you don't know, the Supreme Court Justice, Sonia Sotomayor, she's also from Soundview.
From Bronxville Projects. God bless her.
So many people that are famous, but you know what? The ones that I like to talk about are the ones that are here.
That is correct. I mean, there's famous people all over the place. We also had a basketball player that came out of Stevenson. He used to play for the Celtics. He's a commentator now in Florida. Nobody talks about him, but he was a very good player. And you got to give credit. He made it, but we made it too. We're not rich, we're not famous, but we are famous to ourselves.
You're rich in love and friendships, and who could ask for more than that?
That is correct. Who can ask for more? We're here. Let's enjoy the night. Let's appreciate the night, and I thank you guys.
My name is Steven Lorenzo.
Steven Lorenzo.
A.K.A. Juji.
Doris Feliciano, Ralphie Feliciano, sister.
Did you know Rachel and
of course.
David and Debbie and
yes.
David?
Junior, and I don't know any of them because I wasn't born then.
It's just been so many years. I was in 1672 Wood Avenue.
I was in 1672, sorry.
Well,
right on Metcalf, right on the corner.
See, that's why you look so familiar. So, Lorenzo.
Okay, so here we have somebody else. You know, we have a lot of passers-by that's coming here, that's here for the meet and greet. And your name is, sir?
Steven Lorenzo, a.k.a. Juji. That's how they knew me.
Juji?
Georgie.
Oh, okay. Interesting name.
was.
And you come from which generation? Because we have a few generations
Came
here.
from the generation of 54. I moved into Soundview 1670 when I was 4 years old. So I was born in 51. So I was there from 54 until I went to the Air Force in 1970. I was in the Air Force during Vietnam.
Oh, wow. So you were there a pretty long time.
I was a medic in the Air Force, yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So what do you do today?
Right now, I'm retired.
Oh, that's
What I
nice.
did before was travel around the country as a sales representative, selling memberships to camping, RV memberships. Was a very, very good business, and able to retire at this early age. And growing up in the Bronx, I've seen this part of the country that I never thought I would with the job I had. All over this country, it's beautiful. Coming out of the Bronx and coming back to it, it's like, you know, a whole different world. But the Bronx is my roots. I love it.
You still live here?
No. I live in Palm Springs, California.
Oh, so you one of the ones that got on a plane to come here, huh?
Actually, I'm retired visiting my family. All my children live here. I got children who live in upstate New York by Ellenville, and I got my son who lives in the Bronx, which is my son right there. He's 40, but coming back to the Bronx is always a pleasure. Never regret growing, living, or visiting my Bronx.
The boogie down Bronx.
I love it, man. It made me the man I am today. You know,
And that's what I'm talking about. Don't forget your roots.
when I grew up in the Bronx, see, back in the early 50s, late 50s, early 60s, I grew up with all the cultures. We grew up with Puerto Rican, black, Italian, Jewish, Irish. It was one knit community. And that's where I could go anywhere in the country and communicate with people, is what I grew up and learned how to deal with all cultures in the Bronx. And that's just the way it is.
I hear that. Totally agree with you. I lived all over the Bronx, lived in the Bronx, born and raised. I live here 28 years, then I moved to Bergen County. But I still come back. I go to Orchard Beach on Sunday for the bands.
Orchard Beach.
You got your little dose of Orchard Beach?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah, we look like everybody.
My parents are Puerto Rican. My grandfather's from Spain. And as proud as hell as being a Hispanic.
That's what I keep saying, you know, Puerto Ricans, a lot of Puerto Ricans came here from Puerto Rico in the 50s.
I was born in the Bronx. My parents was born in I was born in Fordham Road.
I was born in Jacoby Hospital.
That's where my first son was born, right there.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else was.
Very nice. That's my uncle.
That's your uncle.
This is my Uncle Ralphie.
How you been?
How you doing, Uncle Ralphie?
Who?
His name is Juji.
Juji I'm from Soundview, yeah. Yeah.
Ricky Lorenzo.
I think you're from the same generation.
How old are you?
67.
Oh no, you remember Rolando? You remember Pee-wee?
Pee-wee.
Yeah, you're a little old.
Pee-wee. Peanut. Peanut. We just buried a Peanut.
Oh really?
Yeah.
See, I grew up playing sports, watching you, so I could beat you, beat him in handball. I wanted to beat everybody that I was watching.
I think you still want to be somebody now.
No, just sports.
Yeah, I mean sports. You still active? You look like you work out.
Well, at 62, it's a little harder, but. Anyway, thank you for the time. I appreciate it. The Bronx is wonderful. I love it. Never forget it. It's my life. Thank you so much.
Even in California, right? Spread the word about the Bronx over there.
You ain't got to worry about that. You ain't got to worry about that. They know me. I'm from the Bronx. I'm not ashamed of telling anybody where I'm from. Love this area.
Thank
I
you.
love the people in it too. Thank you.
So, Rafael Feliciano is another veteran of the Bronx. Now he lives in Whitestone area, College Point, New York, right over the bridge.
Originally from Soundview. This is the reunion, the old timers from Soundview. I could tell you a little bit about Soundview. Soundview, the projects was opened in 1954. We were one of the first families over there.
And you came from a family of 8.
I came from a family of 8. It was diverse ethnic groups lived there. But one thing that we had is that every family looked out for the other family. And we didn't have any problems there with drugs at that time. There was no problems with that. And we had, we had a lot of fun. We grew up. We had the river. We learned to swim in the river, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was I would love to go back to those good old days.
Those good old days. And I have to say they were good old days because I could remember since I lived there till I was about 5 years old. And, I do miss that sense of family because I come from a culture where everybody's family. My grandmother, my mother, they cooked for an army. And if you didn't have enough, you share what was on your plate. Everybody felt that sense of community and we looked out for each other. And that's the kind of values my family instilled in me. My uncle here, given that he's one of my role models.
Thank you. Thank you.